My love of judo started when I was very young, living in Miami, Florida. By the time I was 7, I was training under 7th degree red and white belt Jack Williams. I trained with Jack until I was 12 years old. Then my family moved to Altoona, Pennsylvania. And when I started training at such an early age, I had no idea that what I had gotten myself into was not only going to teach me about the technical aspects of the sport that I loved, but also life. That's why I wrote this book, Judo is Life. Judo's not about newaza, it's not about throwing, it's not about falling, it's not about winning, it's not about losing. Judo is life. And I want to take what I've learned from judo and share with you so that it can help you too. After moving at the age of 12, I had to give up judo. I didn't get back into it until I was 22 years old after college. Years later, I became a 4-time national judo champion, a 2004 Judo Olympian, a black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, an author, speaker, and coach. And I'm here to help you get through whatever life throws at you, and also anything else in life that you may be struggling with. That's my goal. But also, what I want to do is, I want to share with you the pitfalls that I see many people make when they strive to attain their goals. You see, there are many, and perhaps surprising teachings and lessons from judo that can and will help you if you know about them, learn from them, and apply them to your everyday life. You can apply the principles to your athletic endeavors, to your health, your relationships, your education, your money, your career, and any other aspects of life. My goal is to help you to see how to apply the 4 principles of judo in order to not only survive, but thrive in every aspect of your existence. In 2018, I got a voicemail that threw me for a loop. My wife at the time called and left me a message that she was filing for divorce. I didn't see it coming, and it totally rocked and shattered my whole world. It rocked how I identified myself. It rocked me in terms of how I saw myself. It rocked me in terms of what I wanted in life. And I really felt like my life was over. I can remember hanging on and clinging on to a few things. One of them was my faith in God, and the other were my friends and my family. And the other one, man, was judo. I would just go to the dojo at night and just throw the grappling dummies until I vomited and just collapsed from fatigue. Working out has always been my go-to when I was frustrated, I was sad, or when I was happy. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. I work out. This is what I do. And the more I was in the dojo, the more I realized how my life was like the dummies that I was throwing. They could take a pounding and be thrown around because that's what they were made for. They were made to be durable, to be tough, to be resilient. They don't talk, they're just there and they're ready to work. And that is what I had to realize. I had to realize that my life had changed. And that out of all the things in my life that mirrored real life, judo was at the top of the list. When everything changed, judo was dependable. When people changed, judo was dependable. And judo helped save my life. And judo is life when you really get down to it. That's what I really learned. And at the time of this writing, times are tough. The coronavirus pandemic is in full throttle, with almost no end in sight. And my country that I live in, the United States, is in the middle of a tumultuous election, and domestic issues are at a boiling point. Many family members and friends have been lost due to the coronavirus pandemic, and I lost a good friend myself by the name of Sean Boynes. It's the dude in the middle. Really good friend of mine from Howard University. We played on the same football team together on the 1993 National Championship football team. And he transitioned from the coronavirus. He was a pharmacist. He was on the front lines. And the results of all these things really put an enormous amount of strain on our mental health and consequently on our physical health. And we're just being challenged as a people. And even the healthy people are being quarantined. And what also makes things difficult is that many of us sit on different sides of the political fence, which just adds tension among us. Some family members aren't even getting along anymore. They're not even talking or speaking. The stress of being forced to stay at home has already taken a toll on the whole world. And in judo terms, life has implemented some kazushi and has put us off balance. In order to stay upright and not fall, we must get our footing back. We must come back into balance. We must regain our footing. And this is where the concept of the 4 parts of the judo throw come into play. And they are kumikata, kuzushi, sakuri, and kake. Another judo term that we'll be using is ippon. Ippon is executing a judo throw perfectly in order to get 1 full point in a judo match. When you do things or you execute things perfectly, you score an ippon. Living life as if you're going for the ippon will be covered in one chapter along with the 4 parts of the judo throw. So sharing is caring. So please take my many years of experience and condense what I've learned into the relatively short time it will take you to read this book and understand how you can improve your life through the principles of judo. And my wish for you is that you find the information to be valuable for you and to you. So many of us just need that one extra little piece of advice that we never thought about in order to move forward and finish. And I hope this book will help reveal that one thing, if not more, to you. So let your journey begin. This is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson. Thank you so much for your time, for the inclination of your ear, and for giving me an opportunity to share with you the story that spawned and created the idea for the book, Judo is Life. Please visit www.judoislife.net and have a super fantastic day.